welcome back to the Beasley Factor. Sorry I was supposed to stream on Saturday, but things happened, and yeah, here I am today on a beautiful Sunday. I am in Virginia for a week, so my streaming is going to be minimum. Maybe, I don't know. Don't vote on me. But welcome to Jak and Daxter. Such a great game. Great game. Classic. Old school game. And we're going to play all three. We're going to do Jak 1 first. The 3 great series coming up. Man, I'm excited. Y'all should be too.
Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. Precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Alright, welcome to the game.
You can't come
Welcome
back
to the game.
gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Let me go ahead and translate that for you guys. So basically, they went to this place called Misty Island, which they're not allowed to go to, but hey, they're gonna go to anyway.
This device is a
And obviously, you've seen
With it, my father and I
Daxter
can give
in,
you
you know,
advice at any time during your
his
quest.
normal form. As to how Jak activated the little artifact. Cannot tell you why, because I don't want to spoil anything. Now Daxter is, oh, I can't, wow. It's gonna be hard not to spoil anything. So, it's why we're playing all 3, so that way you can get all the story between these guys. So here we are at Geyser Rock. We're gonna get some practice before we go on a grand adventure to find all the sages. As far as the quota for episodes, each episode is gonna be 25 to 28 minutes long. So we won't be doing 100% of this game, so I will be playing quick as possible. So I'm just running around just because I'm talking to you guys right now. But anywho, let's get going.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Throughout this playthrough, I'm not going to collect every single, because if I press start here, not start, I'm sorry. The pad is telling me I have to get 4 power cells. And then, if you press X, it tells you how many precursor orbs are each area. So there's 2,000 precursor orbs total. I'm going to get some. I'm going to get most of the orbs in each level. I'm not going to try and look for every single one of them because it's time consuming. Because in my 100% file, I have to get 1 more power cell, but I got all the precursor orbs and everything. So for the finale, I'm going to show you the secret ending once you get all power cells. So stay tuned for the finale, which who knows when that will be. But anyway, precursor orbs, you want to gather a bunch of them because you're going to need them to get power cells. So it's kind of important to collect as many as you can.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Alright, so we get our first power cell here. And it is a autosave feature. So you can automatically save every time you get a power cell. Easy, right? Alright, so each level has, well, I'll let them explain it. Or they're not going to explain it. Maybe I have to get one first.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies.
Okay, so basically,
I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Alright, so basically get all 7 flies in each area and it gives you a power cell. Pretty simple power cell for each one. Yeah. So there's 101 power cells in the game. But remember, there's a secret if you get all power cells, but technically you don't have to get all of them. You can get 100, but there's 101, so you just need 100 power cells. So we're gonna continue on.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Alright, so we got Blue Eco here. Not only does you not only do you go faster, but you get to do like the magnets or all the rest of the eco to connect to you. So it comes pretty handy. There's 4 different types of eco. There is green, blue, yellow, and red. Each of them has different abilities. Green eco focus on health. So as you can see, the thing. Oh well, it'll pull up.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Alright, so Blue Eco is basically opens doors as well.
That's a Blue Eco vent.
It's so much explaining in the beginning, but like once all the explanations are out the way, then I can actually, you know, put my 2 cents into the game. So eco vent, you're at full, so you're running, obviously running very quickly. Then open the door, and it's gonna get you a power cell. So I think we got 3 power cells, so we need 1 more. The last power cell is at the end of this map. So, like I said, I'm not gonna get all of the precursor orbs. I'm just gonna get most of them, so that way we can get our power cell out. So it's very important. Collect them.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or 1 big green one to increase your health.
Alright, so as I said before, the green eco focus on health. So you can have 3 health pieces and then collect 50, and so basically you can get hit 4 times. You double jump with X twice, hold L1 and X to do like a high jump. Very effective in the game, and we got our final power cell. So I'll teach you like some of the controls of Jak as we progress through the game. So, because I want to, like I said, these episodes are going to be like 25 to 28 minutes long, so I want to be proficient and try and get through the game. But it's going to be a lot of cutscenes in the beginning, so the first episode is a bunch of cutscenes, but the second episode is going to be more gameplay. But yeah, we're going back to the Sage Hut.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak?
We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Alright, so we can actually go on with our adventure. But before we do that, we're gonna go talk to Kira real quick.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grab Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Alright, so the two tasks that you're given is the green sage is wants you to get the green eco flowing. That's one area, and Kira wants you to activate the blue eco stuff, which is in another area. So welcome to Sandover Village. This level is very simple. Hence why I told you guys to collect the orbs, so that way you can use the orbs to get power cells. Because the villagers want orbs.
It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
We don't even have enough right now, but we can go ahead and get a few power cells for now. So you're gonna talk to this guy, and we'll start our first mission.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Alright, so basically he says that we have to get the animals back into his pen. So you're just gonna hit them with circle or square. These are basically Jak's attacks. The reason I haven't explained Jak's movements in the beginning, because when we're doing these missions, you're going to be using all types of stuff. So circle to attack, square to attack, and then you're not going to hurt them. They're not going to attack you. L1 is the roll. So yeah, you're just going to knock them all into this pin, and then you'll be rewarded with a power cell. Alright, I know there's one more. So if you press L1 and X, you'll do like a roll and then a jump. This is to help get to those distances you don't think the double jump is capable of doing. So there's that. That's actually going to come in handy a lot. I'm going to be using this move a lot. More than anything. Yeah. So I think this is the last one. So basically does an uppercut, so square and X. Square X. Oh, so you have to press it together. Not really together, but like square X. Quick. Get this guy. Alright. This guy. So we get our power cell.
That lazy farmer owes us a
Alright, so now that we're done with that, we go talk to the guy.
Gotta bring in the... Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Alright, so we got the first power cell in Sandover Village. Dunsies. Alright, so we're gonna run around the area. So if you look up there, you see the Oracle, and he gives you 2 power cells if you give him orbs. So collect as many as you can. That area leads to the Forbidden Jungle, the mission that Kira was talking about. We're not gonna go there yet. We're probably gonna do that. I don't remember. But there's a certain way I want to go, just so y'all can get a better understanding of the game. So we're not going to go up here. This leads to, after you collect the amount of power cells, you're going to go up there and go to the next area where the blue sage is. So there's that. So let's go ahead and collect some orbs here with the blue eco. Here you're gonna roll, jump, collect both ecos, and you just run and jump, because the blue eco will give you momentum. when you're jumping. So you're kind of like gliding. So keep that in mind. We are at a good amount. So let's talk to another villager.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Alright, so she wants you to rescue this bird, which is going to come really handy later on in the game. So definitely do that. Very important. I think it's like mandatory for you to do that. So we're going to talk to some more villagers and free some more scout guys while we're at it. So we have 3.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. Boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Alright, so his mission and Kira's mission go hand in hand. So you complete Kira's mission and you can complete his. So, there's that. We're going to talk to another villager.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Alright, so just to give you a heads up, for those who haven't played Jak and Daxter before, Jak does not talk at all. Daxter is basically going to be do all the talking. I think that's the last villager we talked to. Yeah.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Huh. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Alright, so we are unfortunately going back to Misty Island to go save his leopard. However, we cannot go to Misty Island right now because we have to complete a mission first. Which is we have to go to Forbidden Jungle, which is by the herd and the oracle, and we need to do the fisherman's mission so we can use his boat to go to Misty Island. So there's that. like I said, we're going to take out. Yeah, we're gonna knock out all the cutscenes this episode, as many as we can, and then go from there. So we're going to go now. Is actually, let me to end the episode. Let me show you the Oracle, and I'm going to be trying to find these guys too along the way. So we got 2 more of those, and then yeah. What's going on, New Blitz 74? Welcome to the Beasley Factor. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, man, I'm just here. If you got any questions on the Jak and Daxter gameplay so far, we are at the beginning. So yeah, episode 1. So we're gonna go to the Oracle real fast. What up? I am playing Jak and Daxter.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
So this is the Oracle. The Oracle is going to give out 2 power cells, and there's about 4 Oracles in the game, I believe. And you have to give it 120 precursor orbs.
Who awakens the Oracle?
To get a power cell.
Wait. One of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Alright, so the Oracle is going to give you a bunch of like wisdom questions. I mean not questions, wisdom, advice, whatever. So I guess it's important. But like I said, 120 orbs, that's a lot. And then the villagers want 90. So we got all the scout flies. So, good deal. Get a few orbs.
You found all the scout flies in this area.
So we're gonna end the episode here. I'm going to be streaming the next episode right after this, so stay tuned. I just don't want the videos to be long, so make sure you comment, like, subscribe. What you guys think about the Jak and Daxter? Expectations for the series? Let me know. See you guys next time.